Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Burtonsville Crossing Shopping Center. I know it's been a very long time in the making, but today we're able to share some exciting news about the revitalization of this property. The support we've received from your representatives has been instrumental in helping us get to this point. You'll be seeing a lot of improvements to this property over the next few years. And we're pleased to announce who will be your new grocery anchor here at Burtonsville Crossing as early as the second half of next year.
Sprouts Farmers Market started as a family company 20 years ago. It now has 380 grocery stores across 23 states, and customers really like its bulk product selection, and industry watchers like the tastingtable.com rank it's among the best grocery stores in the United States.
This is a huge milestone, and when we reach a milestone, I believe it's really important to realize how we got here. This property, has a long and complicated history, and many people think of Giant's move out of this property as the moment it began to decline, but it also really, before that, began to decline when the State Highway Administration moved the state highway away from downtown Burtonsville, so fewer people would stop here to spend some money and grab a bite to eat and do some shopping. This is your victory. This is our collective victory, and it's a big victory for Burtonsville, is that now Burtonsville is the lowest cost place to do business in Montgomery County and one of the best places to do business in Montgomery County, and we need everyone to know that. Tell your friends, tell anyone who wants to make an investment, this is the place to come where you're going to pay the lowest taxes and have a customer base just waiting for you.
So I learned a long time ago that the word patience is rooted in the Latin word to suffer. And this community has been too patient for too long. This is a day that's been long coming. Just in the way that we unveiled that beautiful new sign, which felt like the planting of a flag, that we are here and committed to doing what we need to do to get all the projects that have been mentioned over the goal line and many more to come.
A dedication to a local legendary aviator and Tuskegee Airman of World War II. The Silver Spring Library was recently officially renamed for Brigadier General Charles E. McGee.
When I sent the email saying, hey, the letter, we need to name this library.
This effort to honor McGee was spearheaded by Councilmember Will Jawando.
I said we should name the Silver Spring Library after Brigadier General Charles E. McGee. They were falling over themselves to say absolutely. There was no disagreement. The county executive was right there. Council president was right there. So I just want to thank them for their partnership. It's great to be in a place that recognizes the importance of honoring our history, of honoring the legacy of people who have fought for us.
McGee was a longtime Montgomery County resident. He lived in Bethesda for about 30 years before passing away at the age of 102.
Charles McGee was one of the greatest airmen of all time. But General McGee didn't just break records, he broke barriers. As a Tuskegee Airman, he proved to a watchful nation what should not have required proving, that Black Americans could serve in the armed forces and serve with distinction.
When we had the chance to honor him at the council, and I was so glad, a lot of times we honor people after they're gone, and I think it's important to let people know the impact they've had when they're here. We told him at that meeting, I said, we're gonna name a library after you. He spent that life inspiring, teaching, mentoring, talking about what you need to succeed in life. He lifted up those around him. Every time you went to speak to him, when he could, he would try to stand up and say something kind to you. He would tell you to go get a book. I hope this library serves as a living reminder of that advice. Go get a book, go work hard, go serve your country, go fight for freedom. And that's what we're gonna do every time we see this library.
Keeping the legacy alive. Reporting in Silver Spring, Jordan Lindsay.